welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Arrowhead. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. It is not in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zach Allen getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Perhaps it didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Fight on these two. Hey, rip list.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on. No chance at all. He'll go down. That is a Dafe Owe. In for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He'll air it out down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. This returnable from inside. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Zach Allen. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Mahomes now to throw on second down. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Milroe on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Hold it ready.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. Broncos mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue 80. Right side.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 180. 15. Yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff to Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Broncos will take over possession here at the 44.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Open man, left side. He's got 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw again is Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Milrow gonna throw it again. Flush to his right. That is hard. What a guy. scramble. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Attack! Attack! Right side!
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Oh, that's why he stopped running. Oh my God.
Very scouting. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
You fucking with college.
Third, they need 8.
Alright, period, yeah.
Right side!
Mahomes. And for the 4th time today,
Give me another
he has
one, boy.
been intercepted. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Tag! Gravity Lions! Ready?
On first down, it's Milrow. There's Pat Mannigan, another catch. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Oh, he caught that.
Touchdown, Denver.
Oh my God. Hey, see, I gotta clip that and send it to you. Oh my God.
So
Ain't no way he just caught that.
4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single game NFL.
Oh
record.
my God. That nigga caught that.
He's got it. And the Broncos stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
9-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. This one complete right side. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there.
Damn, I injured Mahomes. He didn't got sacked so many times he injured.
Chance to look him over during the break.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Throwing on second down.
Oh, that would have been a pick too. Just picked off.
Good game there. It's going to wind up
Fucking switch stick, bro.
Of that first down.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They go play action with Mahomes. Looking middle there, but
That's
it's
a pick, bro.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Give me that, nigga.
Ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos have it.
Put that shit on the ground.
Exciting moments in a football game. There is a
Put that shit on the ground, Mahomes.
And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that
Thank
it didn't
you.
lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow.
I should have just went.
The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready?
Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Come on. How you gonna do that to me, Jalen Milrow?
Time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's crazy that some niggas don't even do coach adjustments. Some niggas don't even do coach adjustments.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to set up these guys with great field position. A huge catch.
That's my fault trying to force the ball to this nigga.
It's not often, Mike.
Other ways to get him the ball, Tay.
For this type of return,
Get it
often
together.
an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco.
Oh, nigga, we ain't going for that.
Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
Reload.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone.
Oh, that's a pig, bro. Come on, PS2, you greedy ass nigga.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third down and 9.
Ready. Cowboys.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, boy, where you going? Sit down. Tell him sit down, Benito. Sit his ass down, nigga.
Nick Benito getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go. Go.
Play action. It's Milrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On a man left side, it's caught. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Broncos.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Again, it's Milrow. contact.
All right, this nigga can't catch the ball, huh?
Defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
On second down, here's Milrow. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
tag. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They
I gotta let this nigga score.
5 touchdown reception games in this one. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come up, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Williams. Hit, and he loses the football. One of his teammates is...
Oh, my God.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Williams to throw on second down. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a first down.
It's now third down.
Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
On third down, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Def can't do that shit in Madden. You Def can't do that shit in Madden. The Chiefs want to quit the league.
Ready, ready.
I said the Chiefs want to quit the league, bro.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out, shaking hands, and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was gone, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 20, here's second down and 6. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Lions. Here we go. Set.
They send the tight end in motion. And that is caught in the end zone.
Fucking go, Jeremiah. You a dog, boy.
Denver. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. So, yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. Broncos continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Meanwhile, the return here is going to be brought back to the 24-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've this many points points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
Let's go. Panther 6, go street. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That was scored on me.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big
Wanted to
leg.
zip him.
Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
I wanted to zip him.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Going for it all.
You should have caught that, bro.
Incomplete.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to look for a home run ball.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Broncos bringing out their punter, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. 6 catches. catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
Williams to the air once more. He's got his man. He finds Worthy.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Fucking go, man.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Second and 10.
60 Bobcats. 60. Hey. Go.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
18 rush. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Milrow going to throw it again. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
70 Rangers.
To throw again is Milrow. That one taken in. Touchdown, Broncos. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hurt. I'm coming. Now go. Ready.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives the team a first down.
Get it. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's inside the 30. Down the right sideline.
Well, how does that happen? I don't get that.
Score! Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Milroe. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Let go.
On play action, Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Denver. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. They continue to add at points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar night.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. From here down the field.
It's not a pick, bro. Come on.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this
Oh, that's
quarterback
a
and
pick.
ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And Leads to an incompletion.
Bronco 80.
Williams to throw on second down.
Pick! Oh my God! That's a pick for sure, bro.
Joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. Right. You've got to secure that interception for your defense.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Get off the field.
On third down, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Odafe Owe. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle.
Let's go, Seagull. Give me that, boy.
And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here comes second and 4.
19 Lions. Get it. Let's go.
Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a man in motion left. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Again, it's Milrow. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
I know they hold my nigga like that. Yeah, I know he couldn't play with Curry, but he not a bum. For sure not a bum. He not the role player that they looking for. I don't know what the fuck they want. They're looking for a Moody type nigga. Niggas in their corner and shoot.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
That's not it. Thought I could see it from there. But I picked this. I like this shit. This is like a... Nah, not this. Where is it? This right here is a must-have. I didn't even have it on this week. That's crazy. But this right here is a must-have for sure. This is like the best offensive ability in the game. And then... This is a really good ability. This is crazy. This is a. I just started using this. I like it. Basically, any ability that boosts your fucking player, like boosts attributes on your player, is like the best abilities. Like this ability is insane. This is my favorite ability. And then you can also do your play sheets too, but I don't do those anymore. I guess another ability too. This is the best ability actually. This ability right here, the best ability. +1 speed. Like you can't get better than that. Wonder if I'm an MVP now. I'm MVP now. But yeah, those abilities, and then I'll just look up coaching adjustments, and you'll be straight. But definitely get those abilities. Definitely get these abilities. I could show you the coaching adjustments I use too, I guess. I like doing. I'm not even on defense. All right, this is all I like doing on defense. Turn this off. I just learned that this year or this season. I do this. I'll turn this to 5. This to 15. I'll turn this to close, and this to pinch. Yeah, I like this right here. Yeah, that's basically all I do. Then I get lucky after that. And when you got a breakout game, that definitely helps too. Mm. God damn. I'm about to get off the stream.